What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cesar, and we are talking about Kita, KTA, the cheetah today. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. I'm talking about Kita. I wasn't going to talk about Kita. I actually wanted to talk about another crypto today, but I'm making room for Kita because it's down 14%. We love talking about Kita when it pumps, but I am not one to shy away from something when it dumps. Okay, it's not encouraging. It's not something that we want to see, but I'm going to give you some words of encouragement. Right. First and foremost, we look at this chart overall, and it's abundantly clear that we do have some type of double bottom happening right here. Right. I'm not really too worried about the price. This is not all-time lows for Kita. We've gone over this plenty of times. If you look on Dex Screener, Kita's price action actually came from like way down here. I mean, we started talking about it whenever it was at 2 cents. So just for a point of reference, no, this is not all-time lows. Kita is not. It is in the dumps, but it's not a dump project. Right. There are a lot of fundamental aspects that the price action just does not reflect that this thing has above a lot of other cryptos in this space. And I really think that this thing will come back with a vengeance in time. And that's why I want to talk about it, because it's on a massive discount today. Not just today, but over the past couple of months, over the past few months, it's been selling off. We're at a very massive discount. People were eager to buy at 30 cents, 35 cents. People were eager to buy at 25, 26 cents. We're at 17 cents now. People aren't eager to buy, but this is debatably, not even debatably, literally the best time to buy in this entire chart's existence. Not in Kita's whole existence, but since, probably since April of last year, or even earlier than that. It's a really good time to buy. I'm not afraid of saying that, even in the midst of what appears to be death. I don't think this is death and destruction. I think this is an opportunity, plain and simple. Internet's moving slow. We'll look at Coinbase real quick. I think Coinbase listed, okay, all the way back up here. We are picking up volume as we're moving down. It's not tremendous volume, but we are picking up volume as we're moving back down. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bit of volatility. We could go lower. It is possible. I want to take this fib here from this low to this high. We're at the 1272. All right, that's a great area to find support. Double bottom 1272, easy peasy. Makes sense to me. We're probably going to move up higher. Let's go over the short-term stuff, and then we'll look back at the longer-term stuff. Okay, 1 hour time frame here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The biggest spike of volume came from the last hour, where we probably saw a lot of buying pressure. Probably. Now, there is a little bit of a gap there. I'd like it if we did see a little bit of some downside, so that we can fill that gap. With that, we might even get some bullish divergence on the 1 hour RSI. We're very low on the 1 hour. We went below the 10. Going below the 10 and buying is like the equivalent of going above the 90 and selling. It's not a bad idea. Okay. You've got a bit of a downtrend here in the RSI on the 1 hour time frame, lower lows, lower highs, but when you get this deep in the oversold zone, that makes me think this downtrend is coming to an end. So next week, or even maybe for the end of this week, we should see some excitement. Stochastics are oversold. Last time they were oversold like this, that was a relative low point. We didn't really move up too much, but it was a relative low point. The MACD is somewhat bearish as well, but this is the 1 hour time frame. I'm not too worried about it. If we're looking at the 4 hour time frame, the RSI is beat up. I mean, it's just devastated. Oversold continuously, not getting overbought once, living below the 50 primarily. I mean, very, very bearish territory here. Some of the lowest readings that we've seen, I mean, in this whole chart's history, that's some of the lowest readings that we've seen on the 4 hour time frame, which, again, to me screams buy, not sell. Don't panic sell. If you didn't sell here, definitely don't sell here. You have no business doing that. Bullish divergence on the stochastics, but no bullish divergence anywhere else. So this tells me two things, or it gives me the idea of two things. One, I don't think that we're going to move up like this right now. I don't think it's going to be a massive recovery. Okay. Two, we probably don't go too much lower, if at all, but we'll probably consolidate and move sideways for a little bit, and then we can talk about recovery. Okay. It might be by the end of this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It might be, and likely, sometime next week, which that's when I believe we'll recover and probably move back up to prices above 20 cents. We look at the daily time frame here, and let's see, KTA, maybe not on Coinbase, because we want more history. We do have bullish divergence on the MACD, do we? No, we don't. We don't have. We will have bullish divergence on the MACD if today closes a little bit higher. And I think we can. I think that actually can happen. The daily RSI, literally the lowest readings that we've ever seen in this chart's existence. Which again, to me, screams buy, not sell, right? We're below the 20. It took a lot to get down here. We've got a bit of a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs. These downtrends typically end when you're in the oversold zone. We should be seeing some massive recovery here, I think, going into April, guys. April should be a really good month. Again, the reason why we're talking about KTA is not because it's like, look at how well it's doing. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Look at how bad it's doing. But look at where it is. Look at where it is in the grand context of all of this. I mean, imagine if the price was at $1.70 and you were able to buy at 17 cents. The reason I'm saying imagine that is because not only do I believe we'll return to these levels, but I believe that we will exceed these levels. If you think in the long term, if you've got money right now, cash on the side, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, make your own bed and lay in it yourself. I'm not going to do it for you, okay? I'm not going to come to you asking for my fair share whenever you make money with this. Don't you dare try to blame me if you lose money with this, okay? Make or lose money on your own damn volition. This is not financial advice, but this is my opinion, is that we're at a really good time to buy, and that if anybody has any cash and they put it in this and they wait a year, they wait 2 years, it will probably reflect very handsomely on the decisions that you make today and maybe over the coming days. I fully believe that KTA will be worth over $10 at some point, over $20 at some point. It could reach a price of $100 at some point. We're at 17 cents. When I say some point, I don't mean this year. I don't even mean next year, but sometime in 2028, yeah, absolutely, it could happen. Absolutely. We could be at multiple dollars sometime by the end of this year or sometime in 2027, but $10 and above, that's probably going to be 2028 stuff. So again, if you can think long term, if you see the vision, do your research first and foremost. Don't just take my advice or take my thoughts saying, hey, you could buy here and it could end up here. That's not analysis, right? Somebody's going to ask you, why did you buy this thing? You're going to be like, some guy on YouTube told me that it could do this. That sounds silly, right? That sounds silly. I'm the guy telling you this, and that sounds silly. What you do in this situation is, oh, that sounds interesting. Let me look it up on the computer. Let me look up what is so interesting. Why is he saying this stuff? Why would he potentially think that it could grow this much? Look up the fundamentals. Look up the fundamentals. And if it's something that you can get behind, something that you believe in yourself, good, pull the trigger. If it's something that you can't understand, there's nothing wrong with pulling the trigger, but maybe with less money, right? Warren Buffett doesn't invest in anything that he doesn't understand. He's missed out on investing in Netflix, Google, Amazon, Facebook, and he's still one of the most, if not the most successful investors in human history. It's never a bad thing to only invest in what you can wrap your head around, right? To me, this seems like a very useful, I wouldn't say DeFi protocol, but kind of, right? Like a financial protocol in the crypto space, a CeFi, a crypto protocol, crypto finance. You look beautiful. You're so beautiful. I like your dress a lot. Yes, you're amazing. My daughter just keeps trying to like show me how cute she looks. Yes, I love you. I love you.
She's just trying to take this.
Oh, is that what she's trying to take? Oh, maybe she's not. Maybe she's just trying to take the remote so she can turn up her show. And I'm vain, apparently. 17.4 cents. Double bottom. Probably going to recover and move up at some point. That's the end of the discussion there. I don't think we move too much lower. I think this is a lifetime opportunity to invest at these levels. And even if we do go lower, that point is only further exaggerated. Okay? Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. There's opportunity right now.